नीचे दिए हुए लाल बटन पर क्लिक करके इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और घंटी के बटन को क्लिक करना ना भूलें। बीकेटी मीडिया प्राइवेट लिमिटेड। Namaskar, this is Shilpa Bhawana welcoming you all in this amazing and unique talk series Chartered Accountants The Growth Gears Season 2, presented by Committee for Members in Industry and Business, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India.
Since its formation on 1st July 1949, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India has grown many folds. Today, it is the second largest accounting body in the world, having 5 regional councils and 166 branches in India. It has 44 overseas chapters and 33 representative offices. We are present in 77 cities and 48 countries of the world. Our success is not only because of our size, but because of the respect we command. The ICI and its members are committed to excellence, independence, and integrity. The Institute takes pride in being a partner in nation building. This year, ICI is honored to host the 21st World Congress of Accountants in Mumbai. About 6,000 delegates physically and more than 10,000 delegates virtually from about 135 countries are expected to attend this Olympics of Accountants, which India is proudly hosting for the first time in more than 100 years history of the Congress. I cordially invite all the stakeholders to grace the occasion and witness the mega event.
Chartered Accountancy is one of the 4 most sought after professional courses within the country. It is really prestigious and high regarded profession that gives a lot of confidence to a young chap looking to their professional careers. Maybe that's a reason that after completing CA course, many students are inclined towards Civil Services Examination of India, and there are many chartered accountants who are also serving as IPS officer. So today we are meeting one such chartered accountant who is also an IPS officer. Yes, we are meeting today Inspector General of Police at National Security Guard, IPS Deepak Kedia. He is a chartered accountant. So without squandering much time, let's explore his journey, his success journey from being a chartered accountant to an IPS officer.
Coming from a humble family background, CA Deepak Kedia is an IPS officer who made it with his hard work and humility. Migration from a rural district to a metropolitan city and education mode changing from Hindi to English gave a substantial curve to the career of Deepak Kedia. Despite all odds, he did triumph the qualification of Chartered Accountancy, became an IPS officer, and till today, his urge of learning continues.
Sir, most welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Sir, I would like to say that when we say that you are IG NSG, so NSG is like National Security Guard, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, you are right.
NSG actually works for safeguarding the country. It's a special force.
Yes.
And when we say a chartered accountant, it's also a special qualification that you have to safeguard the economic security of the country. So how come you have the combination of both?
It is a very unique combination.
Huh?
In civil services, we are allotted the profession as per our choice as well as the rank which we achieved in the civil services.
Sir.
So I was allotted the Indian Police Service, and it is not only the National Security Guard. In Indian Police Service, I have served at many places
Ji.
where my qualification of Chartered Accountancy has helped me a lot. The kind of dedication, sincerity, accountability and responsibility which we achieved during the preparation for this examination of chartered accountancy gives us the proper skills and attitude of a professional, which carries forever in our life and which has been very helpful in my profession of Indian Police Service.
इसका मतलब ये है कि आपके जीवन में पहले चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी आई एंड देन आईपीएस सर्विस.
Obviously, because I cleared chartered accountancy in November 95 examinations and I was selected for Indian Police Service in 99. So it came to my life after 4 years. And whichever comes first in your life will always play a role in which comes subsequently in your life.
Yeah, and it's like a first love.
Certainly, it is always.
So while you are serving as an IPS officer, so how come you see that chartered accountancy degree is always standing by you while you are taking care of any kind of case as in your profession?
The preparation for chartered accountancy gives you all such kind of skills. Why I am telling these things? Because in chartered accountancy you have to do the articleship, where there is a responsibility, where you have to go to the office, you have to deal with the clients, you have to communicate with a lot of people, and you have to collaborate also at the same time. So in that process, you have to learn the issue of time management, because you have to appear and prepare for your examination.
And at the same time, you have to do the article.
So all these things carry forward in your life. These kind of skills which comes to you during your preparation for the examination as well as your articleship will always remain with you, and which will always push you to go ahead and obviously improve upon those skills. When I qualified chartered accountancy, it came to my mind automatically that if I can do CA, I can do anything, because I felt myself so highly confident.
Yes, so it builds up your confidence.
Yes, certainly.
If I take you back in those days when you are getting trained as a chartered accountant, really difficult, or today when you look back, you see it like as if like some of the days that you had enjoyed, but along with that you had gained a lot of knowledge with that enjoyment.
I see one change is that nowadays the interaction with technology is more. That during my time, it was more human to human interaction. We were close to each other. Nowadays, technology is slowly taking over everything. The time for the artificial intelligence will decide a lot of things.
Exactly.
But during those times, we were very down to earth. We were going on cycles. We were enjoying each other's company. We were sharing our notes. We were preparing together for the examinations.
Wow.
I think of late these things are missing in the society, where one human is closely related to other human, and we need to give that kind of message to our society that we are one, we should be together, and we should go ahead together.
That's so beautiful, and we all need to understand that, like in the moment when we all are celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we need to understand that we people, we may be in different forms of life, we may be leading in different professional fronts and the personal fronts, but there is one thing that aligns us together, and that is our love for our motherland. तो ये बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी हो जाता है कि अपने देश के लिए जब हम सभी लोग एक हो जाते हैं, so at that time we need to take care of the economical empowerment of our country as well. And sir, do you agree that a chartered accountant actually gives that economical empowerment to the country?
Certainly. You must be aware that one signature of chartered accountant is so important for the economic growth of the nations. There is no appeal for the signature of a chartered accountant.
There is no appeal then.
Yes.
Yeah.
So once the chartered accountant signs the financial statement, it is accepted everywhere. And chartered accountant has been playing a greater role in the economic growth of the nations. They have been part and parcel of the economic growth of this nation. And you must be knowing that when we got independence, with the independence, this chartered accountant, when the act was passed.
Yeah, exactly.
So they have been together with the nation since beginning.
So, sir, as an IPS officer, when you looks at certain documents, when there is some other kind of, you can say some economical offences, and these kind of offences comes in front of you, if there is a signature of a chartered accountant, how much do you verify it, or do you see, no, there is a signature of a chartered accountant, that means this document is worthy enough?
The chartered accountancy course gives you so much well-trained skills that by looking at the balance sheet, you can identify where are the mistakes.
Yes.
You can identify where the loopholes. And this is the things which helped me a lot in my earlier professions where I was given the job of the financial investigation. And this qualification has been really very, very useful directly to me in that particular profession.
जी, तो सर जब इस तरह के फाइनेंशियल इन्वेस्टिगेशंस आपको करने होते हैं तो जो आपके अंदर का सीए है उसके अंदर से सबसे पहली आवाज़ क्या आती है दैट व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट आई नीड टू लुक एट ड्यूरिंग दिस ऑफेंस दैट इज बीइंग क्रिएटेड?
आई हैव टू बी द बेस्ट इन दैट. आई कांट लुक बैक. I have to be the best and I have to find out if there is any mistake in that.
In the like many early years, you were in the Hindi medium.
Yes.
और उसके बाद फिर आप अंग्रेजी मीडियम में आए. So how difficult was this kind of transition? And after that, you did not stop just getting one degree. You just kept on going and like just getting all these qualifications, working really hard with your academic skills. So how much difficult was it for you?
ये बहुत ही मुश्किल था मेरे लिए हिंदी मीडियम से अंग्रेज़ी मीडियम में आना. और मुझे याद है जब मैं बिहार से बिलोंग करता हूँ. मैं क्लास 10 की परीक्षा देकर मैंने कलकत्ता में एडमिशन लिया अंग्रेज़ी मीडियम में. और मुझे पहला झटका लगा क्लास 11 में. किसी एक पेपर में मुझे बहुत ही कम नंबर आए जिसने मुझे सोचने पर मजबूर कर दिया कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ. एंड दैट वाज द टर्निंग पॉइंट इन माय लाइफ. Where I improved on my English knowledge, and then I appeared for the CA entrance. That time there used to be a CA entrance examination, so that if you have the admit card of the graduation, you can take admission in CA.
Achha.
And later on you can produce the mark sheet of graduation. The rule was that.
Okay.
So the passing of CA entrance gave me so much confidence. For the first time in my life, I was standing somewhere after coming from a very, very interior village of Bihar.
Exactly.
And I could see my future ahead with that particular CA entrance qualification.
The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is one of the unique organizations with its activities encompassing education, training, examination, disciplinary mechanism, peer review, continuing professional development, standard setting, and alike.
The profession of chartered accountancy has ensured that its mark is left not just in India but across the globe. The CA exam is considered to be one of the toughest exams in the country, and I'm extremely proud of all our chartered accountants who have made a success story out of themselves in various facets of their professional life. I compliment and congratulate all the chartered accountants who have reached so many high positions in various corporates, government, service sector, and also in practice.
ICAI continuously work towards the objective of equipping a student with knowledge, ability, and skills all together to ensure the all-round development of a professional.
The USP and uniqueness of CA course is its articleship training. No any course can provide hands-on training while undergoing and passing various level of CA examination. Exposure and familiarity with the nitty-gritty and complexity of business methods and process are made available by this CA course to its article training. This training helps them in their practical and problem solving requirement when they are ready to serve various stakeholders of the trade and industry.
The competence of chartered accountants can be judged from the fact that even before he qualifies his CA course, he undergoes a rigorous 3 years of training and wide exposure to technicalities of businesses. Not only this, even before the degree is awarded to our member, he undergoes a well-planned and qualitatively structured general management and communication skill enhancement course. Thus, on completion of CA course, our member become ready to absorb finance professional by the industry.
So, sir, how do you see the curriculum made by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India? Because they kept on evolving that curriculum. और आज की अगर हम बात करें तो आज जो पढ़ाई होती है वो ना केवल कागजों में होती है बल्कि डिजिटल माध्यम से भी होती है, टेक्नोलॉजी के माध्यम से भी होती है. So, what do you have to say about that for ICAI?
मुझे लगता है इंस्टीट्यूट बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहा है. सेंट्रल काउंसिल के जो मेंबर्स जिनके ऊपर भी ये दायित्व दिया जाता है कोर्स करिकुलम को टाइम टू टाइम अपडेट करने का, वो बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. रिसेंटली 15 डेज बैक मेरा इंटरेक्शन सेंट्रल कमेटी के मेंबर से हुआ था एंड मुझे लगता है कि इंस्टीट्यूट जो है काफ़ी हद तक अपडेट कर चुका है सो दैट इंस्टीट्यूट जो है वो अपनी क्वालिटी को मेंटेन रख सके एंड दे कैन क्लेम, नॉट ओनली क्लेम, if they maintain that kind of course curriculum as per the need of the society, they will be the best professional course.
When we say that this person is a chartered accountant, then there is a lot of other things a person says about you. That you are good in academics, that you are a good leader, that you are a kind of person who knows the figure, and that you are a kind of person जिनको कोई financially उल्लू नहीं बना सकता देसी भाषा में. So sir, how much do you agree with that? That a person who is a like normal citizen of our country, an ordinary man, when he reaches out to a chartered accountant, तो एक chartered accountant की कौन-कौन सी ऐसी responsibilities होती हैं that actually have to be taken care so that it helps ultimately for the economical and social security and development of the country?
Everybody in fact should be given the financial literacy knowledge in the beginning.
That's really important.
I feel that at the time of graduation, this concept may be there where people are aware of their financial needs and they can plan it. The chartered accountant is in a better position to suggest how to plan the financial needs in such a way so that there is a less and less problems in future. You see, the financial problems comes in everybody's life if he doesn't plan it properly.
Exactly.
And it is the domain of the chartered accountant where he can then advise them in the proper way. They can also suggest them the proper tax planning also. But I should say that integrity and ethics plays a very important role. Chartered accountants dealing with the financial world, they should be maintaining the integrity and ethics of the highest order.
Exactly, because when you are signing a paper, when you have got an authority, with authority you get responsibility that needs to be taken care.
And then the accountability.
Then accountability, exactly.
And accountability and responsibility both should be of the highest order in case of chartered accountants.
So how much onus does you think that a chartered accountant has for getting the papers correctly in place for the government actually?
Because so much trust and faith is on that paper which chartered accountant signs. So he has to ensure that everything is correct.
Exactly.
And a lot of plannings takes place because of that paper. And it is the duty of chartered accountant that whenever he signs those papers, he should satisfy himself that everything is in order, and he should own up that responsibility if anything which he was supposed to do, which he omitted or he could not do. I should request everyone to follow the rules and regulations, and no success comes without the hard work. Hard work is very important. Nobody has achieved success in life without putting their best efforts. Everybody should try to put their best efforts in whatever field they are, and the success will certainly come to them if they put the hard work with full sincerity, dedication and devotion to the work which they have been allotted and the role which they are supposed to play in the society.
So what would be your piece of advice for all those students who are aspiring to be CA?
I would like to say to the students that whatever knowledge they are getting in the preparation for the chartered accountancy, they should not themselves confine to this course only. They should try to extend their horizon and try to get as much as newer fields which are related to the financial world, so that they are fully updated when they complete the chartered accountancy course. And I always keep telling one thing to everyone, that hard work will only bring success. I will like to say 2 words to all the students of chartered accountancy. मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, ये 2 लाइन आपके लिए है. रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के, कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार के. मैं ज़िंदगी में आगे बढ़ा हूँ इन्हीं 2 लाइनों को याद रख के आज भी मैं इन्हीं दोनों लाइनों पे विश्वास करता हूँ और अपना पूरा जो समय है अपने जॉब को देता हूँ ताकि आई शुड नॉट लुक बैक.
Sir, how much thankful you are to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India for laying a path of confidence in your life?
I give full credit to the Institute of Chartered Accountants for doing that to me when I passed CA in 96.
Yeah. Still today, like you remember
Yes,
that.
certainly I am indebted to the institute.
That's so beautiful. Sir, thank you so much for giving your precious time for this interview and for this interactive talk with you. But before we say goodbye to you, here is a special segment that I call Shilpa Bhawana Special.
Okay.
And it's a rapid fire. If I ask you one point of commonality between an IPS officer and a chartered accountant, what is that?
Confidence.
Ah, that's great. And what comes first? A man whose struggle shows in his uniform and a man whose success shows in his balance sheet?
This is very tricky question. I think both of their own space and both of their own responsibilities whenever they are required to play a role in the society. So there is to be balance between both of them.
That's so true. That's so true. Balance needs to be
Yes.
there. One word about your success. How will you define that?
Hard work.
You have to choose one. CA degree gives you authority, knowledge, or financial stability.
Out of these three,
Out of these three,
knowledge.
that is the most precious thing.
Yes.
So, sir, one word for Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, what that would be?
It is a great institute and the qualification which this institute gives is held in the highest regard in the society, and I am fortunate to have this qualification.
Yeah, that's so good, sir. And I would really like to say that when I asked you that there is one commonality between a chartered accountant and an IPS officer, I can answer that as IPS Deepak Kedia.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. It was wonderful and a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you.
After meeting IPS Deepak Kedia today, I actually learnt one thing कि जिंदगी में स्ट्रगल से कभी डरना नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि ये वही कहानी है जो सक्सेसफुल होकर सभी को सुनानी है. So my dear friends, I promise you to bring more such successful stories of our chartered accountants through our unique talk series. So don't miss Chartered Accountants, The Growth Gears, presented by Committee for Members in Industry and Business, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. This is Shilpa Bhawana saying you goodbye. Jai Hind.